Oh, so I know we've seen movies and stuff about like parents fighting over custody and, of a child and stuff like that. But grandparents fighting over custody is something new. And the way in which Biodun decided to go and tell this story, come on now. Come on now. Of course it was awesome. Of course it was a good watch. Like I didn't think I was going to like this film, which is saying a lot considering I love all of Biodun's films. But once I grasped what this film was about and where I thought it was going to go, I thought it was going to end up being a bit cringy, but I should have, come on, I should have never doubted her, because of course it wasn't. Like, I ended up really, really enjoying this film. Like, I did give this film like an 8. And I even say, like, it's really, really good because, like I said, there's a bit of an unconventional love story in here. And normally when I see those kind of love stories, I cringe. And I'm like, I can't watch. Like, they make me uncomfortable. But she did it in such a way that made sense. It flowed, and I liked it. It was very digestible. I really like this film, and like, it's not a very conventional storyline. Like, so basically, what's the film about? So basically, in this one, Osereme and Bobby Ekpe are married. The two younger people towards the bottom, looking all in love. They're a married couple, but Osereme's dad, the wife's dad, who's the older man at the top, was against them getting married because of genotype issues. They're both AS, and he didn't want, obviously, a sickle cell grandchild. I understand. But even despite explaining to him, medical technology, IVF, all of that, which is very much true, he still was against it. She didn't care. She went ahead and married Bobby anyway. And thankfully, the daughter that they had is healthy and does not have sickle cell. But because of that issue, even till now, they're estranged. Like, she doesn't really talk to the dad anymore. So unfortunately, they end up passing away in an accident, while the grandma, who's Biodun Steven, who's Bobby Ekbe's mom, she's out with the daughter when she gets a call that, well, gets news that, they've unfortunately died in a car crash. So the thing is, now who's going to take care of the grandchild? She feels like she naturally should, because she's been the one that's been looking after her. She's literally been living with the couple, helping to raise the granddaughter, whereas the grandfather has barely even seen her because, like I said, him and his daughter weren't even on speaking terms. Plus, he's an older man. Like, she was a mother that raised children. Anyway, and the daughter's mom basically has died. She died during childbirth of, a second child that ended up later passing because that child had sickle cell. So basically, it's a competition between both grandparents, right? Who's going to get the baby? Listen, there's some skeletons in there. There's some things that come out the closet. There's a little side story. Okay. Like, there's some things that are going on in here that I really, really liked. But I really appreciated the storyline. Like, it's not something that you see often. I'm not going to say it's never been done, but definitely not frequently in Nollywood, and the way in which she did it, and the side story, the details, the way, oh no, like, leave it to Biodun Steven. She knows what she's doing, honey. This movie was really, really good, and I highly recommend it.